Hello everyone, welcome back to Cursethedawn Late Night Gaming. Here in Area 18, of course, today is the Invictus event. And I am wearing my Drake Interplanetary t-shirt in defiance. Because that's just how I roll. So we are deep into 3.23. The doors don't open. Okay, attempt 2 to get out of the room. Oh, success. Alright, here is the first poster I've seen for the Invictus event. The big Idris and Polaris are the big names right now. They're the ones everyone's coming to see, but there's also other things. Of course, if you understand the way things work here, Idris, or the Invictus event, there is no Drake ships invited because they are considered outlaw ships, and this is more of a military show. So in defiance of that, later in the week, Drake does their own show called DefenseCon. I've not been there yet, but I assume I know where it is. Follow the signs, right? And I assume we're going to take a left down here. Yep. I'm not sure what manufacturer is showing today. But we'll see if we can rent some ships, possibly.
Tram now leaving the station.
That's a different person that used to be there. Huh. That's a different giant lady. Okay, there's the event center. One Empire. Yeah, very governmental.
Proud to be the official transportation service provider of the Argo Metropolitan Network.
All right, let's take a look at the events. Let's see, today and tomorrow is going to be RSI Origin, Argo, and Consolidated Outland. That's not what I would have expected. I would have thought they would have went with the big ones first, but no. And then tomorrow is Misk and Mirai Crusader. I'm surprised they don't get their own day.
Service. We salute those taking their first step in the UEE Navy. Welcome to Invictus.
Not tomorrow. Sorry, I said tomorrow. No. Next week. Yeah, and then it'll end with Anvil. Huh. All right.
Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride.
Duty, service, and civic pride. Yeah, as you can see, no Drake ships here. Of course, you can buy the Invictus jacket. I have some from last year. It's just, you just don't have an opportunity in the game to wear clothing, really. I mean, regular clothes, you pretty much wear them at these shows, you know? Because when else are you just going to wear clothes? You can't. So, at least I don't know. If you wear street clothes normally, let me know why and where. All right, of course, this is very familiar. This is the entryway to most shows. Invictus Launch Week. And Origin, Consolidated Outland, Argo, and RSI. Here's some happy patrons right now. Oh, kind of laggy. Kind of very. Recruitment Center. Wow, very laggy. Laggier than last year. All right, here we are at the... So right in the center, we have the RSI Polaris. That's one of the icons of the show. One of the things people are coming to see. Then, of course, the usual Andromeda, Taurus, Aquilia, and Phoenix. And let's see, the other Hall 4, we have the Scorpius. Both variants there. Mantis, Aurora, Ursa, and then Consolidated Outland and Argo in the other hull. Consolidated Outland is a manufacturer that I think it needs some attention. I think I really think it needs some attention. It needs to get some identity. Right now, the ships I don't think merge together well. I don't think they kind of work together. They look like they're made from different manufacturers. So let's go right to the Polaris if we can. This is, of course, a giant... What are they calling it? It's a capital ship, right? Is there a sign? Where's the sign? Where is the sign? Huh. Can you not get in it? Maybe you can't get in it. I don't see anyone getting in and out of it, so perhaps that's not a thing. The Polaris. Doesn't say capital ship or doesn't say a little information. Where is the information kiosk on it? And I'm locked up. Completely locked up. Oh, there we go. I find that kind of troubling. No, there's been no other ship show I've been to where it's been this laggy. Huh. Yeah, I don't think you can get in it. But it is huge. It just towers above the Connies, which are not a small ship. I'm not a fan of Connies. I'm not a fan of RSI in general. I don't like this. I don't like the glass noses on them. And we're locked again. There we go. Locked again. Wow. For everyone praising how great the servers have been running, this is certainly not an example of that. Okay, wow. Yeah, I don't like this blue lighting in here. I don't know if that can even be changed. I have no idea. But yeah, it's for me, most of the RSI, I'm locked again. Most of the RSI ships have this glass nose, and it just doesn't vibe with me. To each their own, however. If you love it, great. Okay, it's running really bad. Wow, I don't even know what's going on right now. There's the... I heard this has some trouble docking. Yeah. Locked again, okay. Sheesh. I'm not going to go into every Connie. They're all pretty much the same. Different focuses. Like this one, I believe, is more military focused. The Taurus is more shipping. And then the other, the Phoenix, I believe, is more luxury, if I understand correctly. But can I get down? Wow, really, really glitchy. Really glitchy. I saw people talking that they were doing reviews. I guess Invictus has a pre-show show in PTU, so everyone goes to that one. I suppose I'm not in the PTU. I don't want to be, so I did not go. But I think I remember them saying that you just have the external to see. There's no going inside the Polaris. All right, let's move on to event hall. Let's go to 4. It's still RSI, right? 4 is still RSI. Yeah. If you want to see a Connie, I believe they have a Connie. In Hurston, in Lorville. Yeah, I don't see a way in. I don't see people moving in and out of it either. Okay. And of course, here's the lightning. Is this the lightning? This is usually the lightning. Yep, it's the lightning. Best ship in the game, in my opinion.
Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who have
It's cheaty. Everyone knows it.
Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also gives our
I have had to relearn how to do combat, though, that's for sure. And I've been doing that and trying to keep an open mind. I didn't like the changes at first. Very much didn't like it. But I've been trying to keep an open mind and learn master modes. For me, it is. I don't like, I fly Drake ships, and Drake ships are considered outlaws, and I don't like feeling like the government has control of my ship. Like I can't fly faster because it just turns off the features. I don't like that. It's the type of thing that if I was really, if this was real life, I would go to a place and get that hacked and turned off so that I could fly any way I wanted to. I don't like being told, oh, during combat you have to slow down, and we slow everyone down. It feels limiting, and it feels like I'm not piloting my ship. So I don't like it. But I've been trying to learn. I've been trying to keep an open mind. You can just toggle between modes, and then your shields are off. Yeah, it's... Anyway. So this is the LN, I believe? Locked up? Yeah, LN, Aurora LN. This is the Fighter Aurora. Has a few more guns. I always considered buying one of these, but then I'm not struggling anymore. Right at the start, I was like, I need a fighter. This is kind of fighty, but I don't need it anymore, so. And then this is the Mantis, right?
Though not nearly at the numbers that our
Yep.
Army brethren order, the Navy maintains an active, versatile fleet.
Again with the glass nose. See what I'm saying? But a lot of people like the Mantis. It's an interdiction ship that shuts down other ships, so a lot of people are fans of it. It's got interesting lines. The engines being on those little stalks is weird to me, but
for centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride.
all right, moving on to the Ursas. There is now kind of 3 variants. There's the regular military Ursa. There's the new medical one, which you can create a spawn point inside of. So that's kind of useful, I guess. I'm locked, I'm locked, I'm locked. There we go. Yeah. I think everyone will just be carrying these around in their ships that don't have medical beds. That's probably what everyone's gonna do. Everyone was calling it the Ursa. That's very funny. And then the Lynx, which is the luxury version that we really have no use for yet. We don't really have the gameplay yet for hauling around VIPs.
Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their trade,
Huh, free water.
it not only provides an opportunity
Scorpius, yeah, so these ships I have really in
much needed recreation.
the times that they were available as ship of the month, I've enjoyed using them. It wasn't the Andaris, it was the regular one that I've flown. Of course, the Andaris is the interdiction version, and the wow, this lag is something else.
Welcome to the Invictus ship fleet. All of these vehicles you see on display are this year's additions to the fleet.
The Andaris is the interdiction, shutting ships down type of thing.
Will help defend the Empire.
I think these are way more impressive when they're folded out, when they're deployed out. But they're fun. Definitely fun ships. I think they're considered a heavy fighter, yeah. But again, the glass nose that RSI is known for, yeah.
Although the Navy is commonly known for the awe-inspiring angle and the dynamic point, it's really the utility ships that
I'm
allow
locked again.
the day in.
I'm leaving that in, guys.
Argo astronautics have been one of our most
I am not
valuable for centuries, and
going to hide that.
all of our capital ships, space stations, and even ground
First of all, it's a pain in the butt for me, and second of all, it kind of makes the game look better than it is. So I'm not paid by them to make it look better. So all right, so let's go on to the Argo Consolidated Outland. Now, Consolidated Outland, like I said earlier, I think that's a manufacturer that needs some love. I think the Mustang's cool as a starter ship. It's really nice. But I don't think it really matches the vibe of the locked. Locked. Polaris probably has no kiosk because you could rent from the kiosk, and they probably don't want you renting. Unless I'm just missing it. I don't think you can rent them. Anyway, yeah, here is a lightning again.
get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to. Operators train for a variety of operations, but for their combat search and rescue training, they are some of the few non-marine military personnel who are invited to train with the Marines on the hostile environments of Corin.
So here's the Delta. I did own a Delta. I bought it in game though. I didn't buy it. And I did really well with the Delta. I kind of liked it. It's like I said, it's not bad looking ship.
It's really the utility ships that allow the Navy to function day in.
I'm not
day out. Argo astronautics
quite understanding the vibe of what Consolidated Outland did, because the
almost all of our capital ships, space stations, and
Ugh. So they're only showing the military variants, of course, but the other ships, Jesus. Because this is a military thing, so they aren't showing the non-military vehicles. That's why you don't see the beta and the alpha here as well.
The UEE Navy and Roberts Space Industries have worked together since the earliest days of space expansion, utilizing their timeless.
But that makes interesting. Why is the
with ships like the Carib,
oh my God
humanity, the majesty of the Bengal
locked?
We are proud to have RSI as partners.
This is the SRV, which is of course the towing
From this innovative
ship from Argo. Wow. I rented one of these during when it was first done in the last show. Pretty fun. I don't know if there's really gameplay for it yet, but fun. I have one of these. This was a ship that was part of a reward for getting Jesus. Reward for getting a person to subscribe using your code. They cannot go into quantum, so they're very limited on what you can do with them.
While fighters like the Hornet and Gladiator become synonymous with the UEE Navy, the truth is that with the variety of operations over the vastness of the Empire, the Navy utilized a variety of ships, including some models.
Here's a few Origin ships. Of course, these are kind of considered a luxury brand. They do have a few fighting variants. Wow.
Invictus Launch Week is a great opportunity to see your taxes at work. As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UEE Navy.
Wow. This is really bad. And it wasn't doing this until we came inside the show. So it's not like it's my internet connection or something like that. It is the show. But Consolidated Outland, I don't know. I don't feel that the ships all kind of match. The Mustangs and the Nomad are just kind of like look like they're from different manufacturers. The Mustangs, you know, of course, don't hover, and the Nomad hovers, which feels like an alien ship kind of tech, because most of the hovering things are alien tech. It just feels kind of lost. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Okay, nothing going on there. Nothing going on there. And these are usually holograms. Oh. Oh. Here we have the RSI Zeus. These could have been purchased. Oh my god.
The missile boat. Ah, it's pretty nice.
This is like whenever you've been dreaming about the Polaris.
Yeah. I mean, I saw it. It was cool. Not my type of thing. But
Perseus. That thing looks pretty formidable. Looks pretty scary. Yeah, gunship. Whew. The lag is real. Then they've been kind of advertising this for a while. Kind of a military origin vehicle. Ugh. Yeah, so that's kind of it for the show, honestly. I mean, it's interesting that I'm sure they tried to get the Polaris ready for people to explore inside, but didn't make it. Look at the issues they're having here. It's just frame rate and lighting, and
what?
this thing's just causing all kinds of problems. Yeah, there's no way into it. I wonder where the way in would be. I assume it'd be this right here, where the green line is. Be a lift or something. Right up in here. There it is. Polaris. Corvette. The Polaris is a nimble Corvette-class capital ship that packs a powerful punch with a full armament of turrets and torpedoes, intended for use in both naval patrol ship and to serve as a flagship of a militia operations. Polaris has the capacity to perform search and rescue missions, light strike missions, and general security patrols. The Polaris includes the facilities to repair, rearm, and refuel single fighters, light bombers, or support ships. That's interesting. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it before I lock up permanently. Yeah, so I think we covered everything. Yeah. Yeah, so this is day 1 and day 2 of the event. We'll be back for day 3 and 4, which is going to be mainly Misk, it looks like, and Crusade. So join us for that. Oh, cool. All right, thanks a lot, guys. And bye-bye for now.